Well, The Batman is a film that a lot of people are looking forward to, but it's stopped production. And in times like this, as we would like things to get back to normal, it could be. It's like I hate to use the words. Well, I don't want to use. I don't want to use the word cancelled. The Batman is cancelled. It's at least postponed indefinitely because I just think back to when The Last of Us 2 was about to come out, and then that was put back and it was postponed indefinitely, classed as that, and then it was luckily brought out in June. I really enjoyed it, well, most of it anyway. But about the Batman, that's the news has broken in the Los Angeles Times, and a member of the production team has, you can read it there. I can't even say the words because of the way the YouTube algorithm works. But as it says, it's one of the most high-profile sets to be hobbled by the situation. They declined to say who it is who's been affected, shall we say. But Vanity Fair reported it's the movie's star, Robert Pattinson. Well, it could be anybody, couldn't it? Whether it is or not, who knows? Is it him? I mean, he was in Tenet, which I saw today. Glad that finally came out. Great film. Well, it's mostly great. I think it'll be better the second time I see it because it's very, very weird. If you can see it in 70mm or laser IMAX in a theatre that will show it in that way, go see it in that format. It'll be the best. But as it says, filming, which had restarted in Britain on September the 1st, is now paused. Didn't provide any other details on how that person got affected or whether it's happened to anyone else as well. The action movie is one of the biggest productions to get back to filming since the global shutdown of the industry in March, and obviously it's the latest reboot of the DC Comics character, blah-de-blah-de-blah. It says a new hiatus shows the difficulties Hollywood faces in trying to resume filming as the situation persists. Studios which have major movie productions not only to complete but to get underway have been delaying release dates for films, and as we've seen, No Time to Die, the new Bond film that's finally coming out in November the 12th in the UK, I think November 20th for the US. A new trailer just dropped today, as they say in America land. Oh, I hate that phrase, dropped. I still haven't watched it yet. I'll get around to watching it. But would you believe No Time to Die is 2 hours 43 minutes? This is ridiculous. The new Wonder Woman film is 2 hours 31 minutes. Tenet was 2 hours 30 minutes. Can't you just kind of stick to 2 hours? I mean, I'm pretty damn sure the new Bond film does not need to last 3 hours long. Very few films do. And then today we've also heard about The Rock. And, no one cares that you've got this. Everyone famous gets this. It's just a joke. It really is. No one cares. No one gives two hoots whatsoever. I mean, I've been working from home for some time. I'm pretty sure I've had it at least 3 times. It certainly feels like it. And when you have it, for me, all I seem to have been suffering from is a runny bottom. I'm sorry if you're eating your dinner or your lunch while you're listening to this or watching this, but it's that's the situation. But back to The Batman. Been set for release for June next year. That's been pushed back to October the 1st. Universal Pictures has also scaled back on other plans. Well, we can't, filming Jurassic World Dominion, that would have been expected to have come out in summer of 2021, sort of following on from Jurassic World's 2015 release in the summer, and then 2018 for the second film. So they're usually like every 3 years, but everything's getting pushed back. But as they say, film sets are crowded with more than 100 people working close together, often without masks for performers. It's not working well, is it? And it says the Avatar sequels have already resumed filming in New Zealand. I've still not got around to watching the first one. What I figure is when number 2 comes out, they'll show number 1 again on the big screen, and I'll finally get around to watching it then. But number 2 just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. It says Britain has become a major hub for filming from studios such as Walt Disney and Netflix. This week announced it will invest hundreds of millions of dollars into plans for rapid testing. But the situation is, what we can see is much lower than in the US. Yes, it's only in double figures. Only, I say. It's not good either way. But, look at who's in charge. It's been an absolute disaster the way it's been handled. Not much better in the US either. But even still, I thought New Zealand was supposed to be having its second situation going on after they got down to 0. Because you can only have a second one after you get down to 0 the first time. We keep talking about us having a second one, but we haven't finished the first one, so we can't get that yet. Anyone there, it just says that actors who can't wear masks or anyone who's in contact with them are going to be tested every 3 days just in case. But because you can be tested and then you can get it again tomorrow, so it's not a good situation. But the Batman will prevail at some point. In the meantime, I tell you, do watch a film called Good Time by the Safdie brothers, who made Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. That's Josh and Benny Safdie, because Good Time stars Robert Pattinson, and it's a brilliant film. I'm not sure whether it's on Netflix. Obviously, Uncut Gems is a Netflix film. But if you watch Good Time on Blu-ray, DVD, whichever streaming platform it's on, watch it. It's brilliant. Okay, well, let's hope it's not Robert Pattinson, because he's looking a bit Pat and Mick there. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all the notifications, and keep Genesis.